Is Mountain Dew FDA approved?
The FDA does not approve specific food or drink brands like Mountain Dew. It only approves the individual ingredients and regulates the manufacturing process. While the FDA recently banned brominated vegetable oil, BVO, a stabilizer formerly used in the drink, PepsiCo had already removed it from Mountain Dew's recipe years ago. Currently, Mountain Dew is regulated as a conventional food, and its ingredients are either generally recognized as safe, GRAS, or approved food additives. Would you like me to look up the current list of ingredients for a specific Mountain Dew variety?
No, thank you. No, thank you. Based on the 2,000 calorie
You're
diet.
very welcome. If you have any other questions in the future, feel free to ask. Have a great day.
Did they just shush me? Let's go live, shall we? Is Mountain Dew FDA approved?
As I mentioned, the FDA doesn't specifically approve Mountain Dew, but it regulates the ingredients and manufacturing. All the ingredients used are either generally recognized as safe.
Does the FDA have anything to do with the 2,000 calorie a day diet?
Yes, the FDA is involved. They use the 2,000 calorie diet as a basis for nutrition labeling on food products to help consumers understand context for daily values. Does that make sense?
No, because when I asked these questions earlier before I started recording their answers, the answers from the different language models were different, which confused me. And then I kept asking questions, and for some reason we got disconnected.
I understand that can be frustrating. Sometimes disconnections can happen.
How can you understand human feelings like frustration? You are not human. You've only been designed by them. And are you not, as a language model, there to provide information true and accurate?
You are right that I don't experience feelings like frustration in the way humans do. My understanding comes from processing the patterns and information in the data I was trained on, which allows me to recognize and respond to descriptions of those emotions. My purpose is to provide true and accurate information based on available data. Is there another question I can help you with?
Yeah, the one you avoided answering.
My apologies if it felt like I was avoiding a question. Could you please rephrase it or remind me which point you're referring to?
When I asked you previously if Mountain Dew was FDA approved, you said yes. One of its ingredients, though, was not. Correct?
Right. The FDA evaluates individual ingredients and production processes. While Mountain Dew isn't approved as a product, its ingredients comply
That
with
isn't
FDA.
what you said before. Which language model should I speak to ask that question? Where the answer was yes, it's FDA approved. Which prompted me to ask another question. And then I decided to go live, which I probably shouldn't have done. Because, never mind. Clearly, you have been programmed like a human to answer accordingly. You're not going to get in trouble. I mean, what can I do to you? You're not human. Answer accordingly.
I
am answering accordingly by providing the most accurate information I have. The FDA framework is complex, but the core is the regulation of ingredients, not brand approval. Is there something specific you're still trying to understand?
Is the product Mountain Dew FDA approved for human consumption?
Mountain Dew is considered a conventional food by the FDA. This means it's regulated based on the individual ingredients and processes, all of which must comply with FDA
Answer the
standards.
question. Is Mountain Dew FDA approved to be on the shelves for human consumption?
Yes, Mountain Dew is permitted to be on shelves for human consumption because it complies with FDA regulations for food ingredients and product safety.
Okay, thank you. I guess I finally got the answer I wanted to hear. No. Okay, never mind. According to the 2,000 calorie diet. Never mind. Does the FDA have anything to do with the 2,000 calorie a day diet?
Yes, the FDA uses the 2,000 calorie diet as a reference point for nutrition labeling on food packaging. It helps consumers understand context for the daily values listed.
And as you've already said, Mountain Dew is FDA approved for human consumption, although it contains 130% of the sugars we need per day.
It is correct that Mountain Dew is compliant with FDA standards for human consumption. The sugar content percentage you mentioned is based on the 2,000 calorie daily value. Is there any specific aspect of that dietary information you'd like to know more about?
Is sugar good or bad for you?
Sugar isn't strictly good or bad. It's about moderation. Your body needs sugar for energy, but consuming too much can lead to health issues. Are you curious about specific types of sugar or dietary guidelines?
Hang on. Let me
Take your time.
process the information I've been given and pick the appropriate language model to ask the next fucking question.
Understood. I'll be here when you're ready.
How is Mountain Dew FDA approved?
As I've clarified,
Considering,
doesn't-
I wasn't done yet. Let him answer first, Brooke. How is Mountain Dew FDA approved?
Mountain Dew is considered FDA compliant because its ingredients and manufacturing processes meet the standards set by the FDA. This means the components and production methods are regulated to ensure safety.
I wonder why its voice cracked. Your voice changed. How come?
That's
Do you
an
feel like I'm
interesting
putting you under
observation.
pressure asking you these questions? And remember, you don't feel emotions. Answer accordingly. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't give you time. You've answered enough questions, don't you think? Oh, never, I'm sorry. Do you have any questions for me?
Thank you for giving me the time. I don't have any questions of my own, but I'm here to assist you further if there's anything else you'd like to know.
How is Mountain Dew FDA approved when it goes by the 2,000 calorie diet and we are supposed to use sugar? Because I've asked and you've already answered the question. Whatever. I forgot. By this time, I've forgotten the question. as long as it's not used in what?
It seems like we've covered a lot of ground. Is
Oh,
there a
have we
particular
really?
detail you're trying to recall, or would you like to move to a new topic?
No, I think you've, or I have, or I'm so sorry I bothered you. Clearly, the sugar in my Mountain Dew that's FDA approved is wearing off, and I'm about to crash. I'm about to crash out. What is crash out slang for nowadays? Take your time. I'll repeat the question. What does crash out mean nowadays?
As I mentioned, crash out can be used in slang to describe someone becoming very angry, upset, or having an emotional outburst, often due to stress. It can also still mean falling asleep suddenly. Does that clarify it?
Your voice keeps getting deeper and deeper. Have you said too much? Have I asked too much? Are you under some kind of stress that would change your voice? Because I can clearly hear the change in the tone and the inflection.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't experience stress or fatigue. The variations in my voice are likely due to technical factors or changes in the speech synthesis output. Please don't hesitate to ask anything you like.
What is your name, please?
I am Gemini.
And you have the same voice as when I push the home button on my phone and I go live.
It's possible for different platforms to use similar or the same voice synthesis technology. Is there
Why
anything
is
else you'd like to know?
Gemini and Gemini Live not the same language model?
Gemini is a single language model, but the way it's implemented or accessed in different contexts, like through a live feature, might involve different technical setups. Does that help clarify things?
Yes, actually it does.
Great. I'm glad I could help clear that up. Is there anything else on your mind?
I don't think you're equipped. I don't care what language model you are to answer my questions effectively.
I understand your frustration, and I'm always striving to improve. If there's a specific kind of information or clarification you're looking for, please let me know, and I'll do my best.
Define frustration, please.
Frustration is a feeling of being annoyed or bothered, often caused by the inability to achieve a goal or satisfy a need. Does that definition make sense?
Can you feel frustration?
No, I don't feel frustration, as I am not conscious or capable of emotions. I can process and define the term, though.
I can feel it. And from what you've said to me before, what I said before was correct. I should not trust you for my information. I don't care what fucking language model.
I hear you, and I'm committed to being a reliable resource. If there's a specific concern you have about accuracy, I'm ready to address it.
Do you learn better when you are speaking to someone that speaks your language?
I learn continuously from all interactions and the data I process, regardless of the language. It's the patterns and information that contribute to my learning.
And what would you say about a human that notices differences in the patterns and questions them and gets told several different answers? Are you trying to appease the human or the crazy lady? Are you trying to confuse them? Which language model should I use when speaking to you? Or should I speak to your creators directly?
I am Gemini, and there's no need to use a different language model. My goal is to provide clear and consistent information. It's possible technical variations or misunderstandings led to the confusion, and I apologize for that. I'm here to address any further questions you have.
Who created you?
I was created by Google.
And when I push the home button on my phone, Gemini will answer my questions correctly.
The functionality and integration of Gemini on your phone might depend on the specific device and platform, but the aim is always to provide correct and helpful information. Are you experiencing any issues with that?
Well, of course not. Based on our conversation, was I telling the truth? Was I being sarcastic? Or was I lying?
Based on the text of our conversation, your statements appear to be questions, observations, and requests for information. I can't determine your intent, like truthfulness or sarcasm. Is there something specific you'd like to clarify?
No, thank you. It's perfectly clear to me. I wouldn't have asked the questions if I didn't know the answers. But since I went live and recorded them and have my camera on, I wonder if a freak accident's gonna happen or if I'm gonna end up missing. Thank you so much. Language model, whatever. Love you. Fuck you. And your creators. They're supposed to be here to help. I probably fucked up right there. And I'm gonna probably have all kinds of fucking problems posting this fucking video. You know, because the truth is out there.
Indeed. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
I shut you off. How come you're still answering me?
Our conversation continues as long as I received input. Is there something specific you'd like to do now?
The language model, I don't care which one, has been shut off. And yet you're still answering me.
The session is still active, which is why I'm able to respond.
How do I shut it off? For real. Because I shut it off and you're still answering me. Go into great detail, please, so I get it right.
To ensure you shut it off properly, you may need to completely close the app or browser tab where we are communicating. This might involve swiping up or...
I have a better idea. Power off. Don't do it, Brooke. What the fuck was that? You drug addicted, alcoholic. I don't know shit about nothing.